Hey guys, it's Mrs. B. I have another writing lesson for you. Today I decided to draw my picture plan first so we could get going with some other ideas that I have to share with you about writing. The first thing we do is always the same. The first thing we do is write our name. I put my name at the top of my paper, and you should put the name at the top of your paper on everything you do. I also put the date. Today's date is April 28th. 2020. So it's the 28th day of April, and April is the fourth month in the year. That's why we have 4-28-20. I put my three-part plan because I want you to be thinking of your beginning, your middle, and your end. I want you to think of your characters and your setting in the first box here. Then I want you to think of what happened in your story. It does not have to be a big problem. I know you hear a lot that there's a problem in every story and then it gets fixed at the end, but it might just be something that happened. And then I want you to think of how you were feeling or how your story ended at the end. Or maybe you did fix a problem. That's what will be in this box. So in my first box, my character is myself. It's me. And I was at home. When you see this oven and that I was cooking, it's implied that I was at my own house. So my setting is my house, in my kitchen, and the character is me. It's just me. I was baking cookies last night, and they turned out so fluffy and yummy. You can see me eating it here, and I stuffed it in my face. In this box, I was feeling very happy. I was actually laughing because it reminded me of the movie Despicable Me, which I just watched, when that little girl said, "It's so fluffy," because that's what I was thinking when I was eating the cookie. But it also reminded me of the book, The Little Red Hen, that we read together this year, because I asked everybody in my house, just like the Little Red Hen did, to help me make these cookies, but nobody wanted to help. They had homework. They had to play video games. They had to talk to their friends. They had to take showers. Everybody had something to do. So when it came time to eat these beautiful cookies that I made, Miss B said, "Oh, no, no, no. You did not help. So you will not be eating my cookies." So it kind of made me laugh because I thought of that book and I thought of that TV show at the same time. I was pretty happy about my cookies that I made in my kitchen. So now I have to write some of those words down. And I want to start with last night. I want to tell you first that you need to have a capital letter at the beginning of your sentence. And I'm going to write last. That's right, L. Last. Some of you could have thought of that word all by yourself. Last night, this is a harder word, but you can get that first sound. Last night, quick comma for a quick pause. Last night, which is always an uppercase because it's your name when you're writing, and we always use uppercase for our name and the beginning of a sentence. Last night, I aid. Hey, that says A. Aid. I need my super E on the end. You're right. That vowel said its name, which means that super E jumped over to make it that way. Last night, I made cookies. We talked about that double O sound. Cookies. Last night, I made cookies. Period. I'm going to end that thought. Please remember your punctuation. I need a period at the end of my sentence to tell my readers, stop. I'm done with that thought. Last night I made cookies. They were fluffy. I like that descriptive word. There's that bandit Y. They were fluffy and, you know the word and, yummy. That's right. Oops. Yum. I like that you go back, because even I make mistakes. You got to go back, you got to check your reading and your writing. They were fluffy and yummy. Now I'm going to tell you that I laughed because it reminded me of a movie and a book. I laughed because, you also know the word because from school. I laughed because it reminded me of a movie and a book we read. Now, could I tell you more? Absolutely. I should probably flip my page and tell you what book and what movie it reminded me of. I could also tell you that nobody helped me bake these bad boys, so nobody else got to eat any of them. Those are all things that you can do. If you can talk a lot, you can write a lot. And I know some of you have some great stories to tell me. I'm looking forward to the story you have to tell me today. Thanks.